if you've ever gone to a Brazilian steakhouse, you know it's not only a meal, it's also an experience. But beyond being fun and delicious, there is a ton of history and tradition behind it. So we sent Jackie Danker to check one out and give us the inside scoop.
There's no doubt that going to a steakhouse is a recipe for an awesome night, but
someone told me Brazilians really take it up a notch when it comes to steakhouses.
Absolutely. And there's so much behind it. So everything that we do at Fogo, it relates back to the Southern Brazilian culture.
To learn more, we caught up with the area director of Fogo de Chão Brazilian Steakhouse, Marcio Bonfada. Starting with, expect a churrasco-style meal.
The churrasco, it comes from the word fire.
And the term refers to a Southern Brazilian-style barbecue.
The family-style meal that I grew up with.
And at this type of BBQ, the meat is cooked a little differently.
You build that fire on the ground and you cook the meats over the open flame.
And you do that in Brazil?
You would do that in Brazil. That's how everything started. That's what we have on the back of the house. We have a
fire on the ground back there?
Not underground.
Don't worry, it's contained, but there is an open flame that cooks the meat.
Does it give it a different taste?
Absolutely. It seals the meat. And then it keeps all the juice inside. The flavor that you're tasting is actually the flavor of the meat.
And you won't be served by a waiter, but a gaucho chef.
The word translates to cowboy. So the Southern Brazilian cowboy. And that's how everything started.
The gauchos would work the fields, and come mealtime,
they will build this fire on the ground and they'll cook meats.
And here, not only do they serve,
they are in charge of pretty much everything. I think they butcher, and then they skewer, and they cook, and finally they serve tableside.
To let the gauchos know whether or not you want more food, you'll find a token with both a green and red side.
So once you flip that to the green side, indicates them that you're ready to go.
It says yes, please.
And when you want them to stop serving, turn it to red.
You control the pace of that.
Finally, tips for first-timers, because there is a lot to choose from.
Beef, pork, lamb, chicken, sausage.
How do you choose?
And that's the beauty of it.
Marcio recommends trying it all, but his fave is
the picanha, was the prime cut from the top sirloin. In Brazil, it's higher than the filet mignon.
Oh my gosh. Brazilians have been holding out on me.
And if meat isn't your thing, there's a market table with non-meat options, which is reminiscent of Southern Brazilian meals, where
we all get together on once a week, especially on a Sunday, and everybody brings something.
And to pair with your food,
I have the perfect thing.
What is it?
Caipirinha. Caipirinha is the Brazilian national drink.
Saúde!
And most of all, Marcio says take your time and enjoy.
It goes beyond just a meal. It's really an experience.
Learning the ins and outs of a Brazilian steakhouse.